Hi there, welcome you back to GSN 24 Live. My name is Kran. Coming up in our headlines for today, Cristiano Ronaldo gets special mention. The extent of Militao's absence, I am going through a lot, KARIM ZITO. Black Stars will improve before World Cup. Antoine Semenyo's release clause opens door. Burkina Faso to face Italy in last 8. CURACAO makes history. CAF Awards 2025. Now onto our stories in details. Asante Kotoko head coach KARIM ZITO has revealed that an escalating injury crisis is putting immense pressure on his preparations, calling for extraordinary mental strength to navigate the challenges. ZITO's remark came after the Porcupine Warriors were held to a 1-1 draw in Sunday's matchday 10 encounter at the Baba Yara Stadium. Although Kotoko remained the only unbeaten side in the league this season, the coach acknowledged that the constant setbacks are complicating his plans. He added that forward Dauda Saka was pressed into action despite not being fully fit. Kotoko returned to the Baba Yara Stadium today for a rescheduled league match against Young Apostles before traveling to Essentia Sports Complex for their matchday 11 clash with FC Salmates this weekend. Black Stars coach ADDO has assured that the team will improve before the 2026 World Cup kickoff next summer. This assurance comes after the four-time African champions suffered a second consecutive defeat in the November international window. After losing 2-0 to Japan last Friday at the Toyota Stadium in Nagoya, the Black Stars suffered another defeat against South Korea on Tuesday at the Seoul World Cup Stadium. Following the defeat, ADDO, speaking to the press on Tuesday, said that for the World Cup there are still some months to go for the team to improve. The Black Stars will regroup in March next year to continue their preparations ahead of the 2026 World Cup, but before that the team will discover their group opponent on December 5th. Ghana international Antoine Semenyo is expected to be at the center of a transfer bidding war in the winter transfer window. According to sources, a €65 million release clause in the contract of the AFC Bournemouth star man would become active in January transfer window. With several clubs aware of the situation, it is understood that they are cycling to bid for the Black Stars forward. Last summer, Semenyo was the subject of many transfer stories, with a lot of Euro's elite clubs making inquiries and approaching his club for his signature. With the €65 million release clause set to become active in a couple of months, interested clubs such as Liverpool, Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur are believed to be preparing official bids for his signature. Away from Ghana, Morocco and Burkina Faso kept Africa's flag flying high at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup Qatar 2025 on Tuesday, with the Atlas Caps beating Mali 3-2 in a pulsating All-African tie, and the Stallions eliminating debutants Uganda 5-3 on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Burkina Faso will face Italy in the last 8, while Morocco meets Brazil. Upon making history, Curaçao secured a 0-0 draw against Jamaica on Tuesday, making it the smallest nation by population to qualify for a World Cup. They will be joined by CONCACAF teams Panama and Haiti, which also secures spot. Curaçao remain undefeated in the tournament and finished top of the Group B with 12 points, qualifying for the World Cup for the first time in its history. The team achieved this historic result despite the absence of their coach, Dick Advocaat, on the sidelines. The 78-year-old Advocaat had to return to the Netherlands last weekend for a family reason. Onto the CAF Awards. African football's biggest night is set as CAF Awards 2025 return to honor the brilliance, impact and rising stars shaping the continent's game. Organized by the Confederation of African Football, the ceremony recognizes both individual excellence and collective achievement across clubs, national teams and coaching. This prestigious celebration highlights the talent, dedication and influence of players and coaches who continues to raise African football global stature. The CAF Awards 2025 will take place today, November 19th, 2025. The spectacular event will unfold at the Mohammed VI Polytechnic University in Rabat, Morocco's one of Africa's leading educational and cultural centers. On the international front, at an extravagant White House state dinner, ordering Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman US President Donald Trump announced the presence of football superstar Cristiano Ronaldo, acknowledging his youngest son's Baron's admiration for the Al Nassr and Portugal striker. Trump joked that the meeting had increased his son's respect for him. Ronaldo was joined at the black tie event by his fiancée Georgina Rodriguez, and they both posed for a selfie with Elon Musk at one stage. On our final story, Real Madrid defender Militao would be sidelined for about 2 weeks after sustaining an injury during Brazil's friendly against Tunisia, which took place in France on Tuesday. Because of this setback, Militao will miss at least 3 matches. The Brazilian could be back in time for the La Liga showdown against Atletico Bilbao on December 3rd. This season, the centre-back has made 13 appearances for Los Blancos, contributing 1 goal and 1 assist. This is what I have for you for now. Do like and subscribe. I'll be back with more.